All right, welcome everyone to day 4. It's all a blur right now of a virtual NAMM. I'm Redbeard from Audiobiz, and we're going to be joined here in a minute from with Lucas Alonso from Blizzard. He is the product manager. That's the driving force behind all of the cool new products that Blizzard is working on. He's kind of like the little elf in the workshop, tinkering away, making things happen. I have been told he has been mistaken for John Lovett, so we'll have to get a Lovett's impersonation out of him a little bit later. But just wanted to remind everyone that we are interactive. So if you've got any questions, comments, concerns, whatever you want to ask Dr. Lucas, you can put those in the comments, and we can pull those on the screen and get some answers for you. But we'd love to hear from you. Also, be listening for the secret word. So we have got some secret words that we are dropping in all of our live streams this week. And what we want you to do is we want you to collect those secret words, and you get a chance to win a limited edition mystery box. And how you win that mystery box is collect all of those words, those 5 mystery words, and visit our website at audiobiz.com/NAMM 2021 and drop in those secret words and give us your info, and you'll be entered to win a mystery box. So some people are wondering what a mystery box is. So let me give you a little video of what a mystery box is, and we'll be back with Lucas.
So what is a mystery box? We've collected swag from all of our manufacturers, plus some guaranteed prizes that will be in the limited edition Audiobiz NAMM 2021 mystery box. These boxes will be packed at random and filled to the brim with t-shirts, hats, stickers, all the fun swag you'd normally get at NAMM. We've collected from all of our manufacturers. We're going to pack these at random and send them to you. So all you have to do is collect the 5 secret words. We're going to drop one every single day. You're just going to go to this web address, fill out the form, submit your secret words, and be entered to win. So these mystery boxes are limited to the first 30 people that submit the correct 5 secret words. So you don't want to miss out on the videos, and you don't want to miss your chance to win one of our limited edition mystery boxes. This mystery box could be yours. It's so heavy. Don't sleep, get a mystery box.
It's such a good video. Everyone's going to want mystery boxes. I mean, right?
Of course.
Welcome, Lucas. Like we mentioned, product manager for Blizzard Pro. You are the man, the myth, the legend, the genius. If stuff goes wrong, well, you're the one to blame, right? So
that's me. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Like everyone knows, the world is in utter chaos right now with coronavirus. So unfortunately, the NAMM show is not happening this year. So we are bringing it to everyone's, hopefully computers, TVs, whatever, bringing the NAMM show to them. And we wanted to introduce everyone to all the new products that are coming out from all of our different vendors. So I unfortunately would be loved to go to California right now. I am stuck in cold Wisconsin, the home state of Blizzard lighting. But luckily, you have been able to escape and are hailing us from sunny Florida. I see you're wearing a short sleeve shirt. It's probably super warm there, and I'm jealous. So,
yeah, it's a beautiful day out.
It is a beautiful day. So I see a guitar behind you. We were talking about this a little bit earlier. Lucas has decided to pick up the guitar again and become a shredder. You would have loved going to the NAMM show, since I know you've never been, but there is miles and miles and miles of guitars and wannabe guitar players and some really cool guitar players. So it's a little crazy. You've been to your fair amount of trade shows though, so you've probably seen some craziness at trade shows.
Yeah. I was thinking about NAMM, how cool it would be to see all that stuff, and I've just got my one guitar, and I just got back into it. I was playing back in college, 3 lifetimes ago. I played in a band and did the whole band thing, and we had a pretty good following. People would come check us out, all the college clubs. And then when we broke up, it was kind of like, all right, I got to get serious now, and we'll give the band thing up and kind of put the guitar down for a while. But all the new technology is what's kind of inspired me to start playing again. The stuff that's coming out now is cool. You can just dial up a tone on your phone and start playing and sound like, you know, Hendrix or AC/DC. It's some wild stuff. It's great.
Yeah, it's funny the amount of product that's being sold and weird random things. I was talking about this on our last stream. My wife bought a pair of snowshoes, and then I was like, well, I want to go snowshoeing too. So I bought a pair of snowshoes, which are nearly impossible to find. But, you know, we're hearing that, you know, like guitars are hard to find, you know, boats, things like that. You know, it's kind of crazy. So, you know, Meredith is joining us, and she's wondering, you know, is that John Lovett? So, you know, I joke, you know, that we were being joined by John Lovett. So how did that come about? That was actually a trade show story, you know, of the John Lovetts.
It's funny. I mean, what it's been like my whole life, but I thought once I grew the beard, no one would see it anymore. Because I'm now John Lovett's like incognito. And then the trade show thing came up, and they were like throwing out the idea of Celebrity Jeopardy, and they're like, well, you're gonna play John Lovett. So I'm like, it's followed me here too. I guess it's uncanny. I don't know.
So give me your best John Lovett's impersonation.
But I have to say things like, the way this works is the train moves, not the station.
That's pretty good. I like that. I like that. So, you know, we want to bring you on today to talk about new cool products that you guys have been developing at Blizzard, and some not so new ones, but new developments in them. But, you know, I also want to throw in some fun questions for you. So we're going to be using some Poddex questions. I'm going to put you on the spot because that's the whole name of the game with Blizzard, is we got to have fun with Blizzard. So first off, I'm going to pull up on the screen here. We have one of the new products that's been around for a little bit, but I am really proud selling this one because it's the first product assembled by the elves 100% in Wisconsin at the Blizzard headquarters, intergalactic headquarters. So that's the Socket and the At Full app. So you want to give us a little, kind of rundown of this quite cool product?
Yeah, the Socket is, like you said, it was completely designed, and it's also manufactured right here in the United States. So we're quite proud of that. And over the last couple months, having a little extra free time here with the pandemic, I've been able to actually start getting on the assembly line and building some of these myself. So we're really, like, the thing about the Socket is, like, when we first brought it out, our software was fairly limited. It was mostly just plug it in, and it's wireless ArtNet, and you could, turn on some lights and, test some stuff with it. So it was a handy little tool when it first came out. And, fast forward a year later, we have put a full-time developer on this app, and he's been able to build this out to just really fantastic. Making At Full has actually made Socket so much better with what it does now. So both of those things have been built out, and they're working really great.
Yeah, and the At Full app is both iOS and Android. So that's pretty cool. Available on all different platforms. It is super neat that you basically have a lighting console in your pocket. So I really recommend anyone who is a lighting guy, that's looking for that one product to throw in your mix box, to always have on hand. It has a ton of features in there. There's some testing features. You can record, a universe of DMX and do it for playback. So for testing, when you get your rig up and maybe your desk isn't plugged in yet, you can do just kind of a ton of different things with it. So it's quite the awesome. I think you guys should all personally sign them, kind of like when you buy like an AMG Mercedes. You get the signature of the guy who assembled your engine. You should start doing that on the Socket.
Yeah, we should. That's actually a good idea. We'll throw our signatures in there. Yeah, it's one of those things that, like, every time I pull it out of my bag and I use it for something else, I just think, oh man, how do I tell people that I used it for that? It's not necessarily like the Socket. What's cool about the Socket is it's just wireless ArtNet, so that can come from anywhere. It doesn't necessarily have to come from our app. And I was using Media Master to do some pixel mapping, and then I saw some stuff flashing across the room. I'm like, oh man, I'm sending this to my Socket as well. was like, man, I didn't even think I could do that wirelessly from this terminal. So it's just another use for the socket. So it's super cool.
It's pretty cool. So, we can't be all business. So I've got some random interview questions for you. So, and this one's actually perfect for Blizzard because, the question is, what gift would be awkward to receive from your boss? And that's actually kind of hilarious because there are some weird gifts that are given at Blizzard parties and things. But, have there been any awkward ones or what would be most awkward to get?
Well, I mean, I'm sure Will is probably thinking like right now of a million things he could give me that would be more awkward. But I mean, I have one actually sitting on my desk. And Will came back from Hawaii and actually brought us all these little hula dancers. It's just so random. I was like, I didn't know. I mean, he's a fun guy,
Fun guy.
But yeah, that was a gift from my boss, and I keep it on my desk. And that was a little weird. But, I mean, we didn't plan that question at all either.
We did not. I'm pulling out my things. This is how it keeps it interesting. So, one of the other new products, you've had a product, the Storm Chaser, that's been in the lineup for a long time, actually, well before you were around at Blizzard. And there was another product called the Pixelicious, which I have several of those in my rig. And I think they got together and had a baby product. That's the way I like to best describe it. The Supercell is kind of one of the new cool new fixtures that has recently graced our presence with Blizzard. So you want to give us a little rundown on that guy?
Yeah, the Supercell. What we did was we took what people liked about the Pixelicious, which was just the ability to do really cool pixel effects, and they had that black lens, that frosted out lens, black lens, frosted lens, clear lens. For this product, we couldn't decide which of those three we were going to ship with, so we just shipped with all three of them. So you actually have three products in one. So you got this pixely, just clear lens that puts out a lot of light, looks like a really low video wall type look. And then we've got this blackout lens, which the whole fixture is just pitch black until you turn it on, and then you see the LEDs from behind. And then you've got the frosted lens, which gives it that, you can't see it. Like in this photo right here, you can see it's just got a nice soft look to it. So it's three fixtures in one, but it came out of the need that people wanted a lot of pixels. Mm-hmm. And the thing about the Pixelicious was that price point was a little too high for people to buy a lot. So I think when we hit the Supercell, it was like the next kind of iteration of what the Storm Chaser could be. But here's a product where, buy, 50, 60 of them and do up an entire ceiling, or put them on a wall for a club, or put them in your band, or just buy a couple. They're going to make an impact no matter how you look at them. So I think that was the next logical step for us post Pixelicious days.
Yeah, I've the blackout lens is such a cool idea, especially for like house of worship and things like that, where you may have a stage set that you kind of want to kind of fall into the background when people aren't on stage and performing. So that's kind of cool that you can actually have that blackout lens on there, but then be able to still shine through and do all the pixel effects. So I am envisioning some really cool backdrops done with the Supercell. So Amanda jumped on and she did have a question. So can the socket control the Lua dancer?
I'm not sure, but it wouldn't surprise me if my boss put like a radio in every one of these, so he could just.
Yeah, he's watching you. That's that's kind of the whole point of it. So. I have another question, another random question for you. So we're gonna get some random questions. What strange thing would you like to happen at your funeral that would make people laugh? We've been talking about funerals a lot on all of my things of, what bands would you have play at a funeral? What would you do? So, what would you do at your funeral to make people laugh?
I can't be at my own funeral. There was a time, I want Richard Simmons to run in and just yell out, "Where's my Lukey?" Because he's done that to me before.
Okay.
And it was one of the highlights of my career was when I worked with him doing a cruise to lose on a ship. And that's how he started every morning. And the thing about him is he's the same off camera as on camera. There's no like up and downs for him. But that's what he would do. He'd come into the auditorium getting ready to do the morning workouts with lighting, and he would just shout, "Where's my Lukey?" And it was hilarious. And everyone in the room, even whether they knew me or not, was looking for me. And they called me that the entire week.
Yeah, Frank agrees that it would be fun to have Richard Simmons there. I remember watching him, the Sweatin' to the Oldies, infomercials. He's got to be an intense individual to work with. That would be a fun one. I think I would like to
makes his own. He makes his own tank tops with all the glitter. He's great.
Nice.
I know.
I think I would like
with that.
Yeah, I would like to have a recording of me knocking and have a speaker put inside the casket or something like that, like freak people out. Like, I don't know, like I swear I probably stole that from somebody, but so you guys have obviously with these current times with Corona, there's not a lot of live events going on. Unfortunately, I really miss doing shows and I really miss concerts. But you guys kind of took the opportunity to pivot some on kind of some of the lights that you guys are producing. We've got a bunch of new fixtures that are coming out. Trying to think of the word there. Some new fixtures that are coming out. That's part of a new series called the Mixtape Series, right? So you want to give me the kind of the rundown of what like the thought of the the Mixtape Series was, and we can dive into some of those fixtures.
Well, the Mixtape Series kind of came out of kind of by accident. One of the previous co-owners of Blizzard plays in a band. He's now retired, and he just decided to set up on his driveway with a bunch of guys and just start playing for the neighbors. And the news kind of caught wind of it, and they put him on the local news up there in Milwaukee. And Will, the owner, was watching it, and he's just like, you know what? This is where it is right now. This is where entertainment's happening. This is where live events are happening on people's driveways. Let's go back to our roots. Let's do something for these people. Let's get an affordable line of products that are good quality, and you can put a lot of them in a garage and have a good time. And make if Live Nation's not doing concerts, then maybe the local bands can play out of their garage and put on a show for the neighbors. So that was where this all kind of was born from.
Yeah, there's 4 new fixtures that we're going to kind of dive into a little bit more, but it is really cool. These are, super affordable. It fits with any budget, in my opinion. And, a lot of these, even though they are, like affordable fixtures, they're not, I'm gonna call them cheap fixtures. They're it'll fit into a lot of things, not only in the current times, but in the future. It's not like a disposable fixture that you need to get rid of. But let's kind of walk through some of these fixtures and learn a little bit more about them. So, wait.
Oh, what are we doing? Huh?
What?
Just teasing people. All right.
I'm teasing people. So I guess that's actually the perfect opportunity to, drop our secret word for the day. So we mentioned this at the beginning of the show. So we are giving away mystery boxes. So we want everyone to collect all of the secret words to win a limited edition mystery box. So we've got 5 words, 1 each day. At the end of the week, when you've got all 5 of those words, make sure you go to audiobiz.com/NAMM 2021. And you can enter all of those secret words and win a chance to win some cool prizes. We've got Blizzard was cool enough to give us some cool, fun swag, but they are also, as we teased, we are giving away one of the mini systems. So let's drop that secret word. So get your pencils out, get ready for the secret word of the day. The secret word is earplug. Oh, earplug. That's the secret word. You know, it's very, reminiscent of trade shows, earplugs. The NAMM show can be very loud sometimes. So got to always have your earplugs on hand. So make sure you write that down and use that to register to win one of the mini systems. But we've got some videos that we're actually going to pop up here and talk a little bit more in depth about it. But do you want to give me the 10,000 foot overview before we go to the videos on these couple fixtures?
Yeah, the whole idea that when I did this light show, the whole idea was to try and get this all on one outlet with room for band gear for a little PA. So we were able to do this whole thing under 11 amps, giving you about 400 or 500 watts for a little Fender Passport or something like that. Now, I think once you see this, you'll agree that it's a lot of gear for one outlet. And
okay.
But we've also, the first 3 sections, we kind of, like 4 sections, we start off with like a product, we add a product each section. So you can kind of see how, if you were going to start with this stuff, how you could build up to something big over time as well.
Gotcha. So, yeah, so we've got, the mini system, the mini system, the micro cassette, the Spotman and the Maxell. I have to say, I have to love the names that Blizzard comes up with. It's always fun to see what you guys are going to come up with for a name here. So, but yeah, so let's get that video playing here. Give me a moment. I have to switch my screens. It's kind of hard to play host and talk at the same time and control things. I'm not that coordinated. But while I'm getting that teed up, what is the most ridiculous fact that you know, Lucas? There's got to be some useless knowledge in Lucas's head.
I know so much useless knowledge. I don't even, most of it's useless. It just keeps falling out. Today, what did I have to learn today? Oh, 7th grade math, like how to calculate the surface area of a prism. Now I know that. Great.
I don't know if it's useless, but well, maybe. All right, I got that. Oops, no, maybe I don't have the video. Oh, so I'm going to pick up another thing. Has anyone started a rumor about you? And if so, what was it about?
Anyone started a rumor about me?
Yeah.
Jeez. Wow, you went really deep.
I went deep.
Oh, God. I don't know. Put me on the spot. Wow. We should just roll to the video before I...
All right. There had to have been. Think about that one. You were on cruise ships for a while. There should have been some rumor about you,
Oh, they were all true. That's the problem.
Cool. So I'm going to roll this video and we can kind of dive into what the products are, and I should do this on the correct screen. So there we go. I think, do we have motion? We have motion. So the Mixtape Series.
All right. So I think noise canceling has gotten rid of all the sound, but yeah, with the micro cassette. This is an RGBW fixture. So you've got white and here we've already moved on to the Spotman.
Well, here, let me pause. We'll rewind. This is unpracticed. So right there. Good.
So
perfect.
I kind of demoed 3 different ways of using this here, where I've got 2 of them on the wall, so you can use them as a wall wash. So this would work out for anyone who does events or anything like that. They can throw this on the walls, light it up. It also works great as truss warmers. There's one at the bottom of every one of those trusses. And those trusses are 10 and 12 feet tall. So I'm not this isn't like the baby Stonehenge from God, what's the movie?
Wow. Now I can't think of it either. You put me on the spot. Baby Stonehenge. I've got it. The amplifier goes to 11. Why can I not think of this?
Why can't I either?
Spinal Tap. There we go. Spinal
There
Tap.
we go. All right. Yeah, no, this is all full size stuff. So there's those, and now we're going to add in the Spotman. All of these are 30-watt white beams. They've got 7 gobos, 7 colors. And here we do a demo, and we show you all of the 7 gobos on the floor. And then we've got all the colors in the background. We also have this amber and yellow. So that's a real quick shot through there.
I have to say, what's the wattage in that one again?
30 watts.
Yeah, for 30 watts, that's really impressive. Super punchy, great for, I mean, you throw 5, 6 of those in the garage and it would be like being at a regular show,
Yeah.
It's pretty insane what you can pack into that light.
Yeah, it's also amazing the difference between a cheap 30 watt LED and a quality 30 watt LED is what they put out. And
Yeah.
these things are quiet as anything. You could throw them in a church and nobody would hear them. They're all, passively cooled, and
Nice.
they're really fast.
Yeah, it looks like it. So let's jump on. So next we've got the Max L.
The Max L, which is the strobe blinder wash, it's just packed with little 50/50 LEDs that just blast you in the face. I can see these people just sticking them all around the stage and just having strobe and color wherever they want. It's really hard to show you the brightness of these strobes in here, but they're just moving so fast. They get out of sync with the video, but they're pretty darn bright.
And those could be used as blinders too, correct?
Yep. And here we move into the Supercell. I'm doing full pixel mapping here. So this is video actually being mapped to them. It's kind of hard here, but next week we'll be releasing a follow-up video here with better quality to see how the pixel mapping actually works on the Supercell.
So the pixel mapping, that's done through ArtNet then?
It's all done ArtNet through MediaMaster. Okay. But we've also got the ability, there's tons of built-in programs on there, so you don't have to use MediaMaster to do something cool with them. You just pull a built-in program up and go.
Cool. We just saw the Spotman. It looks like you can have some split color action, which is pretty cool.
Yep, and this is everything here running all at full.
That's pretty impressive, I have to say.
Can you imagine opening the garage door and then just smoke coming out and playing with this in the background? I would have loved that. And then here's our obligatory gobo shake effect.
Gotta have the gobo shape.
And then here we go into a really long, we're calling it just like a slow jam with the mini system. Okay. The mini system is just, there's no DMX control on the mini system. It's all just either sound active or pick a mode or switch through it with your remote control that comes with it. But this is for those DJs that just want to set a dance floor and walk away. This is just 2 of them. And this is our showroom's 30 by 50 feet. So we're getting a ton of coverage. You got lasers, you got a little LED strobe in there. And then you've got this kind of, we call it the snowball effect because it's very similar to our snowball. But there's a lot of output on those 4 single color LEDs behind that ball. The rotating crystal ball.
Yes. Shane tuned in earlier, reminding us that we are both idiots and
couldn't remember Spinal.
Can't believe we forgot that. But the mini systems look pretty rad, for 2 of those, again, kind of that set it and forget it, type application. That's pretty cool. So I have to say. Yeah. But yeah, you guys have really been staying busy during the Corona time, so that's awesome. You've been constantly developing products. We were talking a little bit off air, saying that you've got a whole bunch of stuff that isn't quite in production yet, but you've got a bunch of things planned. So when the live events industry does come back, we'll be coming out with a bang with a bunch of new products. So That's awesome. The Mixtape Series is going to be hitting shelves here pretty quick now. I believe last time I talked to Frank and the team that they were arriving very quickly here. So
they are here and they're ready.
They're already here. So, awesome. So I got one more question for you before we end our stream. Have you ever done anything unbelievable that you've had only you around to see it? Is there any, awesome saves or magic that you pulled off that no one saw except for you? So now no one believes it. I'm pulling out the hard questions. Lucas.
Yeah, that no one's seen. No, because I always I like to fail on my own.
All right. Okay. So, well,
But I jumped off the stratosphere, which was something that nobody only like one or two friends saw. But I did jump off the side of that building, which was pretty crazy.
How was that? I've always wanted to do that.
I was scared to hell to do it, but it was really fun.
All right, next show in Vegas we go to, I will go jump off of it with you. Also, again, you have to do it again, so it won't be as scary for you since you will have done it already. But I'll face that challenge. It's always been on the to-do list, shall we say? But I've never gotten up the nerve. I've only done the zip line over Fremont Street, so that's pretty fun, but not super scary. But
no. It's just scary standing on the when you're standing on the ledge and the breeze is hitting you and you see the traffic below. So that's a moment.
I'm more scared of the little box that controls the brakes so you don't splatter, fails. But
it's a 15-year-old kid putting you in the harness.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little sketchy, but it's Vegas. What can you do? So awesome. Well, thanks again, Lucas, for giving us the rundown on the new products, the Mixtape Series. If anyone wants to check those out, hit us up at Audiobiz. And you can get us on the website also at audiobiz.com. Like Lucas said, there will be some new videos being posted on the Blizzard Facebook site, YouTube pages, and all that with some videos of the new products. So I highly encourage people to reach out to us and check those out for these super affordable fixtures. Thanks again, Lucas, for joining us on our virtual NAMM. We hope to do this hopefully in person. Next year we'll be able to talk people live, but it was good to talk with you, and I will see you next time you are up in Wisconsin. So
thank you. It was good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and remember, start signing the sockets when you make them. So I wanted to see signatures in there. It'll be cool.
All right, we'll start.
I get credit for that idea. So awesome. Well, thanks again for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow for our final day of virtual NAMM. So thanks again.
Bye.